Checking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5, 9, 9 3/4, 9, 9, 9. Okay, I'm good. Let's do this. Oh shit. All right. God, I shouldn't sleep this hard. Ah. But I gotta grind. I gotta grind. Anyways, let's get this going on. What's up, everybody? It's me, Element Reptile. I should be wearing a different t-shirt. I'm wearing the most gayest freaking t-shirt of all life. But hey, that's it. I just woke up from bed after receiving the fact that yeah, I'm terminated. But anyways, that doesn't matter. Right here, what matters to me right now is that I gotta finish up this Disney dinosaur ride, man. I hope you guys enjoy this, man. I'm your artist. I'm a graphic illustrator, graphic designer, all this and that. And since I am Element Reptile, I run the scales. Corniest fucking quote ever. But anyways, I am going to finish this up once and for all. I completely have been so left leaving out, and I'd be lying so many times. I'd be lying to you right now that I would say I'd be finishing this because I never did. I never did. I sat on my ass on. I was busy moving a lot of things to this studio so I can get myself ready. Matter of fact, I've been sitting a lot, so I'm going to keep myself up to actually get this thing over with because, yo, like on God, it's gotta be settled. It's gotta be settled once and for all. So you know what? I am going to finish this, and I've already started tracing on this thing. So let's get to this, guys. Right here. See that? I'm officially tracing this shit on the first hand, the first hours. Because, ever since I said to everybody, I'm going to finish this, I'm going to finish this. Did I really finish this? Did I really finish this? No, absolutely. I'd be sitting on my ass. So that is on me, and I would like to apologize. Oh, you're telling me that I had to. Oh, hold up a second. Huh, lo and behold, I needed a. Okay. That's good. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. I'll have to do this. And plus, I hope you guys also enjoyed this background music as I'm trying to draw this once and for all. Okay. So this is what's gonna happen. So you're gonna have to draw it all the way up to the top. Then, oh my God, this is not how it's supposed to be. Ha! Someone save me. Save me, bro. Save me. Like Joel Osteen needed his money. Somebody save me like Joel Osteen who needed his goddamn money. Shit. Okay, I'm trying to get this right here. Maybe I had to draw something else. It's gonna be a B, but I don't care. Okay, so then palm trees. What would the palm trees be then? Shit. As everything I thought would be going to go according to plan. Some sidetrack, sideline, jackrabbit ass. No, that's no, some jive ass shit has happened. Dale. Welcome to Casa Carajo, where everything is impossible to ever happen, but it happens. But, however, I I can just keep on making the distance. I can keep on taking the distance. Oh my god. All right, enough with the colors. I gotta get to this shit. I gotta get to. Okay. God damn it. Move. Move! Okay, let's do this. No. Okay, hang on a second. Let's get this shit straight. No, 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 no. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. If I'm going to draw the Carnotaurus, right? You need to cover up a lot of trees. Oh shit. No, maybe I'll be tripping. I don't know. Palm trees right here. They're gonna be dark colored in some way. I need to give it off this very red devil, like the satanic red devil extinction shit. Because we're talking about the extinction of dinosaurs. Ah. Now we're not talking about that poor fucking movie of Jurassic World Rebirth. They made that solely for what? It made that solely for the cloud of Cretaceous, Camp Cretaceous, the animation. Did I do that? No, wait, Gizzy. Oh, damn. You're making me sacrifice more than I can chew, yo. I'm speaking too low. It's boring. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys, if I'm speaking too low like this. Like, oh, I sound like a middle schooler who doesn't know how to play with his dick after realizing his first puberty. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys like the haircut. I got myself a new haircut if you guys checked it out. You see this right here. See my haircut? Got a new haircut. I haven't waited for like a whole month. But I'm getting like few months more pay. So, but this is a good haircut. The last one was good was too. My last haircut was really good too. Right? Though I just thought, why not have like heighten the backside of the cranium of my head. Because I have a face, I have a heart-shaped face. I did tell my barber that, and well, I know my barber for quite a while. My barber, I know my homie barber for already the past 4 years. So we cool. He's got his job, runs that family business store for the past for almost 7 years now. Because crazy. It's crazy. He opened the store since before during the pandemic. He had his business open somewhere in January. But the pandemic didn't come yet until spring. So his building was there. To him, it felt like 2019. He's a really cool dude, I'll tell you that. He had his own fair share of things, He worked hard. He made sure he take no shit for anything. He doesn't ask for money. He worked his worked his ass off. He's got great benefits. He's also doing his other things too. He's also asked me like, "Hey, yo, I can make fucking figurines for you, right?" I made a figurine about Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, and it's a family owned, like it's like a small printing machine he had, but he can make it bigger. He can make it bigger. I was like, shit, bet, because he showed me a picture of a Kaneki figure, but he made it from his machine, and I am willing to make a figure of my character Element's reptile. That's which is basically my stage name. Okay, where are you? What the? Oh no 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 no. Hey, come on, work, yo! Swear to God, I'll throw this shit, bro. Yet again, I'm out of respect. If I had a house, bro, man, if I wished to have my own house, I would have gone so loud. I would have gone so loud. I would have been I show speed, man. I would have been I show speed. But I show speed would acted acted stupidly in his early times. Speed acted stupidly in his times. Do you really want to get down to that same world as he is? In his cancellation years. He doesn't even. Yeah, I mean, besides talking about I show speed, right? What else I could say? Aside from talking about I show speed, he made he finished his tour in Africa. Well, I just finished my trip from a place called St. Augustine. And St. Augustine is like a historic area over there. But I want to go out. I know I don't have the fans of IRL. Have though I still gotta work on shit. How many days I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 more days. I really need to get on my ass on that Animal Kingdom shit. I know, like no joke. I need to get on my ass on that Animal Kingdom shit. And then I gotta make a video of I gotta make a video for like the last day. Like, well, I didn't go there on my last day. I know there's gonna be a lot of people gonna be doing a lot of their are literally jamming themselves. Are literally like scrapping right now to get into the to dinosaur with their kids and everything. Disney's dynamite because we already have what 6 days left until the final hour of Disney's dinosaur until it shuts down completely and turns into an Indiana Jones. But they should consider. I think many guests should consider. Like I said it before in my last stream when I went to Disney's Animal Kingdom. I think people should be consider um, to kind of like realize that the experience which you ride in Disney's dinosaur, and then compare that uh, to the Indiana Jones ride. Now, Indiana Jones, I'm talking about Indiana Jones in Animal Kingdom. No, my high ass. Indiana Jones in motherfucking Disneyland. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. right? If you compare those two, they're actually kind of the same in a way. The same drop. It had the drop. Right. The only difference is the mechanism, the drop ride mechanism. We all know that in all of Disneyland theme parks, like Tokyo, Tokyo Disney Sea, um, I think Indiana Jones did it. I think Indiana Jones had it too, an adventure at Adventureland, not the Jungle Cruise, right? Is that in the Indiana Jones, there's always a there's that giant boulder come rolling around towards you with the main character, right? Well, in you could have something similar like that, though it's the same concept. The whole mechanism is based out of dinosaur. Unless you are going to completely restructure the mechanism of Disney's dinosaur and you do it exactly as Indiana Jones, then that's a whole different story. To me, I would say you could the mechanism is there. I don't think no one's gonna that it's not gonna go anywhere. All right then. So what's the solution? I would say the solution would be keep the mechanism of dinosaur, but make a scenario. You have to reconstruct the time that sort of scene when in writing and in storyboard that of what will it be the drop coming from? Will it be a boulder, the same boulder concept coming rolling down at you like that, like the Carnotaurus jumping at you, or something else? Of course, you're gonna have screens as usual. Didn't Disney's Dinosaur have screens? Didn't Jurassic Park River Adventure had a screen animation on the climb up, a shadow screen animation on the climb up, where you see the velociraptors, like eating up alive something, and then start going on the other directions. Well, if you guys went to Islands of Adventure, you would see in the Jurassic Park before they took it all out, the raptors will climb up, right? When you're on the build up and going inside the facility over there before the drop, when the base drops, like that's so stupid. But that's what you see over there. That's what it is. I don't want to. That's what it is. So you could do something like that with the Indiana Jones boulder. I mean, the worst thing possible is they bring back Harrison Ford as the old, as an 80-year-old, Alzheimer patient, and put him into a whip and a crack as the mannequin over there. Pobrecito, man. Imagine like I can imagine like the villain. If they have a villain in the Indiana Jones ride, I wonder what the villain would be. Better not be better be some like, Yvonne Spelko, her. Or because maybe the ride, which I would believe that the Crystal Skull ride, which is on Japan, I think makes better sense with Ivan Spelko. Again, the fourth Indiana Jones, which was said to be the the most absolute garbage of Indiana Jones, and then Indiana Jones 5 came along and overcrowned that to become more cringe. Um, they say that, hey, perhaps that Indiana Jones ride, number 4, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, perhaps, you know, it could be the most bar. It makes better sense. Who knows? If not, we could compare. Let's have a breakdown. Let's do it. Like in the middle of me drawing, because I'm still drawing. All right, we're gonna still draw. I'm gonna still draw. Don't worry. But let's go compare Indiana Jones, or like an example for the Indiana Jones ride for Animal Kingdom, right? It's got to be here. Hold up a second. They say Akator, like in the Crystal Skull ride. The Crystal Skull ride really, no, the movie is completely misinformation of what South America is, but this is a prime example. Okay, we're going right here. All right, I'm drawing. Don't worry, guys. I'm drawing. We're gonna have an entire breakdown. Okay, let's do this. All right, everything else is masked. We're Gucci. We're Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or maybe the whole screen to it. Yeah, hold up a second. Let me do the whole screen. I was just going to do this. This is just me going guessing. I'm guessing out. All right, so okay, let's break it down. This is for example, this is a cube. Let's say this is the cube. If you guys are looking at in the left screen, I'm not gonna expand the video. I'm drawing. I'm in the middle of drawing. But let's say that's a cube, right? See the whole cube, the whole information of the Crystal Skull, because it's set in because Indiana Jones, for the new Indiana Jones, it's set in Latin America, in Central America, right? You got the entire cube right here, the whole Mesoamerican sculptures. You know, it's not just Mayan, it's just, you know, Mesoamerica. See, I'm Paco, right? This guy right here, that's just the right cube right here. It's gonna be the same thing like in the Temple of the Indiana Jones Adventure ride in Disneyland and everywhere else, right? Because there's many different versions of Indiana Jones in Disneyland. Thanks to Lucas. But what we're going in for is the Crystal Skull, Temple of the Crystal, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull movie, right? So this skew is going to be just like Indiana Jones, just like what you saw in Disneyland, what you saw in Tokyo Disney Sea. But the same mechanism. This is the same mechanism, right? So okay, so here it is. Let's break it down. This is the same mechanism. It's the same maneuver like in Disney's Dinosaur. You already know that you're in the facility in the Dinosaur movie. You're in the facility, but in the Crystal Skull, you're here. You're in a place like this. To see the decorations, I can definitely tell if you're going, because it's set in Latin America. And here we go. You see that? You're climbing up. What does that mean when you're climbing up, right? You're climbing up. So it's the same way. Now, in that version is basically the same buildup. The sneaking buildup right there is basically from the one in Disneyland. All right, that's the one in Disneyland. But in Disney's Dinosaur, you're already waving up and down, waving up and down. That's like the hydraulics does because you're in a time portal. All right, see that? You're turning, right? And then there's the buildup. So you're not going. So this version now in Disney's Dinosaur, it's the same turn. That's the same turn. Okay, let's suggest Disney's Dinosaur. Okay, we're on the first stop, right? The everything is slow and all that stuff. Well, you're there. You saw the Styracosaurus. You're in the Styracosaurus. Okay. Then you slowly turn again. No, it's still slow. It's still slow. We pull left. We pull left. And then things get bumpy. Everything gets wild and bumpy. You see that? It's just like Disney's Dinosaur. Hang on! Like the same place. Because they're working on a mechanism Disney's Dinosaur. Unless they completely dismantle, like retrack the whole mechanism of Dinosaur. But let's assume this mechanism is the same as Disney's Dinosaur right here. Right? We're turning. Just like that. Hang on! Let's do that again. Carnotaur, right? Hadrosaur, Raptor. Time to get serious. Launching all of my full systems now. Hang on! See? You hear what I'm saying? I say launch full systems now. When they did that, you're turning around and doing all that crazy shit. See? He's in there. You're in the bug pit. Now, in this part, in Indiana Jones, this is the typical Indiana Jones in Disneyland. In Dinosaur, which is the same mechanism in Disneyland, right? A bit of the same mechanism of Indiana Jones. You stop. You stop there. You stop there, and then you encounter, the top G, the op. His name is Carnotaurus, right? Before he gets all P Diddy on you, he comes out, he roars, he sees, oh, I see you. I'm about to pull a Diddy, or I'm about to pull a Bin Laden. He's going, Bin Laden Saurus. That's what his name is, right? So you stop there. Now, in this one, on the other hand, you're going all over the place. You're going the world of bugs and creepy crawlies, and you're keep going, and you're still turning. See that? And then the bridge part. Now, in Disney's Dinosaur doesn't have that. So what to do in that situation? What do you do in that situation? Okay, let's just say if parts of that happened. Instead of a bridge, we have a river or a ravine or a big pit ravine, even though it's special effects and it's waterfalls. That's right. I'm seeking I'm having the creativity. Man, you should make this, bro. Wow. Well, unfortunately, I have the imagination. I just don't know how to execute it. But I'm just making guess. If they can do that, under the mechanism of Dinosaur, under the laws of Dinosaur, they can make the same thing, right? Build it. And the bridge would be basically like a pathway. And that pathway, there's logs. It's like these waterfalls and pits, and that pit's got bats flying out. That works, no? That can work. That can work. Maybe. Hope so. Hope so that shit works. I hope that shit works. Right? And then we continue. You see the big skull and all that good stuff? That you could put that in, or you could put something else. Dun 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 dun. Right? Same thing right here. And then of course, where's the big snake? So this one in, yeah, okay, this part right here. Okay, let's just say if the Carnotaurus, if we're in this part right here with the Carnotaurus, and we stop by, or with the sauropod, let's say it stops, right? Slow and identify. Then still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian and all that good stuff. Of course. Let's say this thing stops and we have this the giant snake here. Well, we can give an animatronic snake, build an animatronic snake in a way that when a Jeep stops, perhaps, and this is just a big perhaps, this is not, I'm not right, I'm not correct in this. I don't know I'm saying things right, or I'm not, you know, I may be wrong, I may be super wrong. But we can have the Jeep stop and the snake kind of rises up and then tries to strike you down, and then the Jeep just goes forward. And then everything else keeps going further and further, right? Now, again, the tracks are different. The tracks are different. Or the sauropod, right? Or the sauropod. And you see the whole thing just keeps going over and down, over and down. Now, here's probably the most goated moment of all time in Disney's yeah, this one. This is the most goated moment. This one is the most goated moment of all. You're there, it stops, okay? Maybe okay, we pass the sauropod, we go down, incoming, right? That track right there, okay, the whole thing of go, we can't stop now, keep going, right? Seeing Cops and Nevis and all that good stuff, you're going down. This part, that drop right there, that's the pterodactyl, incoming, right? And then evasive maneuvers, right, left, all that stuff, right? Because you're going right, left, and then you stop by with this, with the amazing fucking fireball trap in this ride, dude. This one right here, that's the Carnotaurus. That's the second time the Carnotaurus popped out. Computer, now what? Carnotaurus and RARs are untrue. Okay, since now in the Indiana Jones perspective, let's put this death trap there, right? And it slows. And boom, that part right there. That would work so good on the death trap, right? That would work so good. It works so good. It works so good. Like, you don't have no idea how goated that would be. That would be the best thing if they ever put that in Disney, in Indiana Jones. And then we get to the drop part, right? Or no, we're in the death trap. Now this one right here, that's Indiana Jones. That's within Disneyland, the whole death trap part. But it's this one. Okay, this one right here, in Disneyland, as you know, the Jeep stops. The Jeep stops, and you're waiting for the boulder to come in, and there's that special effect where the boulder starts rolling towards you, and then right. You see that? You see the boulder rolling towards you? It's like a landscape, like because the whole thing is pulling in, and then you drop down. Now that one is not going to work in the same mechanism as Disney's dinosaur. Well, while the drop that we have here in Florida is very just straight down, consistent, and the Carnotaurus is right jumping at your face. The Carnotaurus is jumping at your face in the most wildest way, in a way, right? So that's not going to happen. And not just that, you're in the that's the ending, you're in the time portal, you're like, oh, we're not gonna make it, we're not gonna make it, and all that good stuff. So that has to be ended in a way if it's got to work in the same mechanism as Disney's dinosaur. And then there's the ending right there, you see that? And then the end, the happy ending. Now that one is in Indiana Jones. Next time you're on your own, right? In Disney's dinosaurs, you made it. I know we could. Guess who brought back who come back with you, right? This is where the scientists finally got our beloved iguanodon Milo. No, that's not the name, right? Scuts, that's his name from Disney's dinosaur. I don't know. I fucking know, but you know what you know what I'm hitting on, boy. Now let's break it down. As the ride ends, it's the same place, it's the same design, the same texture over here you see in Central America. Now, as I said too, if that is not the case, then dale, you can just completely reconstruct the whole mechanism. But since that mechanism is technologically different, so on top of that, you got new employees who are unknown about the mechanism and the tracks of Disney's dinosaur. You have to build a whole new track. If that is the case, you want to be at the same level as, or the same scenario as Indiana Jones. That's it. Okay, let's say that again. I would say, hey, listen, some of these people are not used to that. Some of these motherfuckers are not used to that. All right. So, all right, dale. Then keep the Disney dinosaur track. And as I broke it down with the Temple of the Crystal Skull, especially with the scene right here, with the death trap right here, but the Carnotaur is blowing. Well, you can use that with the fireball death trap. Would be the goatest thing ever. Would be super goated. I would say, again, that can work. It will work better if the Disney's dinosaur track, if you're going to keep it Disney's dinosaur track, you're going to have to go by its rules. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You got to go by its rules. I do not know any mechanics. I don't know the math. I don't know the science. I am too stupid to know math. Number one. Number two, I don't know I'm just guessing in theory and breaking down how the dinosaur, how the new Indiana Jones ride in Disney's Animal Kingdom next year would work as. That's it. I don't know else, right? I'm just making the guess of what they'll do with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which the ride is literally based out of from Tokyo Disney Sea. That's what literally, legit, on God. How would that work in Tokyo Disney Sea, right? Everything else, I don't know. Everything else, I really don't know, because it's up to the creators, or it's up to the Imagineers, right? The poor slaves who are running Mickey ears. You gotta watch. And speaking of that shit, if anybody who's not watched Glitch Studios Knights of Guinevere, you finally gotta watch that. That is something. I'm telling you, Knights of Guinevere lives a bit. Oh God, they be irate. But anyways, that Knights of Guinevere, right? Like I was saying, yeah, like I said, the engineers would basically, if some who are not accustomed, who are not known to the history of the mechanism of Disney's dinosaur, okay, then give them, then just keep the dinosaur mechanism and just gotta work in the way. I'm pretty sure they already know what they're doing, right? I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing, unless they fuck it up with they do the same thing to Tiana's Bayou Adventures and call it a day. No, because I know they're doing Big Thunder. They closed down Big Thunder Mountain because they're giving it an update. That's for sure. Tron is basically just a replica from China. So and then it's like, okay. You should have gave it as an opening. You should have given. You should have gave us in Orlando an opening about that, but you didn't. Nobody did. Nobody knew. Nobody fucking knew. Nobody fucking knew. So it doesn't matter anymore. It, although I am, where everyone is still pretty fucking disgusted of how they disrespected Splash Mountain. All the grifters say that shit. That's all I can break it down with the Indiana Jones ride. Compared to the new roller coaster announcement they said about on Universal side, which is the replacement of Rip Ride Rocket, which is how to say this, Rip Ride Rocket. Yeah, no, they're turning it to Fast and Furious. They're turning it to Fast and Furious. Right, that's enough. And Fast and Furious is a totally different thing. They're doing this still. They're doing the same launch, but the Fast and Furious in Hollywood, but calling it Fast and Furious Hollywood, I think that's what kind of scratches everybody the wrong way. That I believe that one scratched everybody the wrong way because it's too different. It's based on New York. Now you Gen Xers who are theme park hungry about and being all 90s and 80s nostalgia about bickering and bitching about no, why call it Fast and Furious if Fast and Furious is too new and all that good stuff, right? All that bullshit. And they wanted Ghostbusters. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of the fans wanted Ghostbusters. I'm like, bro, like Ghostbusters is in the past. I'm sorry. Twister, the same thing. All right. I know we need to give a break to Minions. I know that because Minions is pretty popular, but not the whole world is not going to run around with this. But you know what? Look, here's the good news. Pokemon is coming. That we're going to watch a video. I want to watch a reaction video, but not now. That's later in the entire stream. That's later in the entire stream. We're gonna. I could talk about Pokemon coming into Universal Studios, Universal Orlando, and to Japan. Japan first, because Pokemon going to is always Japanese. Respect Japan first. So we're gonna say, let it be Japan firsthand, then Universal. However, if you guys can do Pokemon in Islands of Adventure, or do, if you guys could have, if the One Piece, but then yet again, you gotta start One Piece in Japan. That is not an argument. That is absolutely not an argument. You want to start One Piece using Universal? Start in Japan first, just like Pokemon. Pokemon started in Japan, but since Pokemon has been super popular since the 90s. I remember, as a kid, I grew up watching Pokemon, and it was all over Nickelodeon, Kids WB, Cartoon Network, and Disney Jetix, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and then there's Naruto, Shippuden, and all that good shit. All that stuff, those guys are like the top-notch dogs, and There would be even Nickelodeon magazine, like those parody magazines of legit Naruto with Lisa Simpsons from The Simpsons. I kid you not. I kid you not. That's what I saw in my own eyes as a kid. I legit saw them. But like okay, like back, what I'm clearly saying is, if they're gonna do Pokemon, I know it's gonna be so frustrating, but Japan is the main holder of all things, anime. And I know Disney and Universal are come hungry, like come hungry, like Hassan Abi drowning in Chinese cum, for anime. I know that for sure, without a doubt, without a doubt. But that has to go. But hey, where does the territory land first? Where does that territory land first? It's gonna have to land in Japan. It's gonna have to land in Japan. And as frustrating as it sounds, as frustrating as it sounds, I I think that it has to be respected. Although Fast and Furious, on the other hand, started in America, and it's gonna be a while since until Fast and Furious is passed on to Japan. So they say it's the most convenient, fortunately. Yeah, on God. That's just the truth. I hate it too. I sometimes tilt. I sometimes tilt a bit about that stuff. I understand. I definitely understand that. Okay, let's see if I'm doing this right. Shading wise, I don't know if I'm doing my shadings right. It look hella terrible, yo. It looks hella terrible. My shadings. What am I even shading, yo? What am I even shading? Unless I'm shading, it's like the bottom side of this dinosaur's nutsack. What? Okay. Oh yeah, that part definitely needs it. Okay. Does this work or not? Oh, fuck you. Okay. Shit. Then came here. So let's go light a bit. I'm gonna go light a bit. Oh my god. It's such trash. I'm just trying to draw the dark sides of things. I don't even know if that works. Ah, no, need my bar. I'll floss it. But anyways, okay. I don't want to talk weird or trying to get some weird shit on my hands. Oh, what did I draw to? Okay, I had those. I had. What about these trees? What are these trees made of? I know. Oh shit. Okay, you guys are something else. Okay, what are you trees? Number one. Oh, my high ass. This this needs more detail. here. Just a little more bush and detail. I mean, gotta respect this damn tree. This tree has been old for millions of years. Come on, bro. This thing is older than Queen Elizabeth or Giorgio Armani, or perhaps older than the tumor that Donald Trump had. Okay, let's see if this works. Uh, kind of like this. No, keep it dark. Keep it really dark. Keep it really dark. And then we know next. And other stuff too. Oh, shit. We could just try, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that one. Oh my god, you gotta not listen to my music, yo? That track was pretty bar. And then the background of it. Oh, damn. Wait, the background of it? Motherfucker, the background of it is also ridiculous. Well, no, the background of it is gonna be red. Like it's hell. I want it to be like this, a sort of hell that is madness. I want to give it a kind of hell that seems like it's not even, it is not even, you know, yeah, it's hell basically. Oh man, I've been masking too hard on this. Maybe I should not mask too much. Then I just get even darker and redder right here. Kind of red it. Like a blood moon or some shit like that. Voila. Then I just go a little higher or bit somewhere like that. I'm trying to talk like Bob Ross, even though Bob Ross never done this. It looks terrible. Shit. Or maybe I'm not drawing something. I'm not adding something. I'm not adding something. I am not adding something. What should I be adding? Oh man, don't tell me. 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 Okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out together as one. Oh, that's why I don't. Perhaps we're not talking about this. Okay, we're talking. I'm an idiot, but also perhaps, perhaps. But that requires masking. That shit's gonna require masking. Hold up. I know there's many different versions. Okay, there's asteroids here, asteroids there. Okay, let's see. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. You want this, you want this, or you want this. That can work. Yeah, this can work. Shit. Yeah, this can work. This can work. Or could just get here. Ignore the trees. I can ignore the trees. Fuck. It's time to die, Don Corleone. Cause fuck no, baby. Alright. I have to do this bullshit. Okay. Okay, let's give me this Flintstone ass shit. Right here. Oh, that means I have to mask. Oh my god, I have to mask them all. Okay, then that means this. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Taking the bush me, and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction. Push. Hey, I'm sorry. I watched too many white chicks. Okay, what did I add? Oh, one thing's first. You stay here. Where's my? Wait, what did I? Yo, don't do that to me, yo. Okay, that's just grouping. This here. Then I'm just gonna draw these. Bro, I thought those plants, I had that all covered. Only to realize I forgot the other side of things. Only to realize I forgot the other side. Yeah. Then right here. This one, this plant, I can just draw. I could just draw something like this, like a similar tree, like a similar plant, and then just grab it. It's not. It's like a palm tree. I know. I know. There's these. Back in Miami. This was way back in Miami. When I spent my time in Miami, we have various tropical plants, cause, you know, Miami was a tropical area, without a doubt. Miami was a legit rainforest, legitly a rainforest. But like I said, there's a place I know that I had a plant that is like kind of like a palm tree, like this, but it was way smaller. We had it from Latin America, from Papua, from Southeast Asia, from the islands. Okay, this one, yeah, I could just delete this part. It's just plants and grubs. It's just grubs and plants and trees. Like jungles. Moss and jungle. Moss and jungle. Moss and jungle. And oh yeah, I could also take a branch somewhere around here. This is gonna be a huge, like a big branch. And then it's gonna have like kind of like vines around it. Like a vine or like a big vine around it. So this is this is what I get for not preparing not realizing it. Then compare that with the time rover. Okay, let's delete that. Let's delete that. All right, so this is better off with the fields. Better off with the fields like that. Oh, what the fuck you doing? Oye, cabrón. And then we're just gonna do more palm trees somewhere right here. Kind of like a broken tree, like something like that. And that's it. That's maybe that works, maybe not. Me, Adama, me. Shit. Oh, damn. But I think everybody knows the memo. The DJ. Okay. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and oh well. But I still can't. But I'm already what 6 days. I'm 6 days till finish until I do this. Plus, I was busy on the other stuff, and I'm looking for another job until I get homeless. Yeah, and I don't want to talk about past lives. Gonna hold me on the side. I got the strangest feeling. What's this? What's this? What's this? Fuck you, nigga. Alright, so I'm gonna get to this part right here. It's gonna the scrub. Ain't there a gay thing that I had to draw the scrub? Ain't this a gay some gay shit I had to draw this. I didn't even thought about drawing this damn thing. I should be drawing more like in because it's on the ground. Talking but yet I didn't realize that I didn't even complete the other side of the background of the whole setting in general. So now I have to draw this bullshit. Such a cock! Shit. Put some more fucking grubs and bull that bullshit. Okay. It's just gonna be like this and call it a day. Please call it a day. Oh my god. The trunk. Or that branch. I don't know. Root. I don't know. Okay. What? Okay. That was a fake. That was a fake reaction. That was a fake reaction. What's up? Fuck. Okay. Still. Had to I now had to retrace. I feel stupid forgetting the fact that part. God, this jungle foil is shit. Another question is this how you draw jungle? Like jungle foliage, or is it like big plants and trees and shit? What do dinosaurs truly eat? That's the question. Were there even rainforests over there at the time? That's the big question. And what do they even eat? They probably eat coca leaves too. So that, which is basically, they were coked up back in the day. Fuck. All right. This is a tree. This is a plant. I don't know. Come on. Come on. All right. Right here. This is works. Because some gay shit. I'm just using, and this is a good thing. Now, at least this is the one of the good usages of AI. This is a good way to use AI. I don't use AI. Well, if like I don't use AI just to call it a day for my background. Maybe I can use AI in a better way, which is I did. I'm using AI in a better way. I'm just taking reference. I got a trace. I got a trace. No, I got a trace, yo. What else should I do? I don't know how to draw settings. All I knew was drawing characters. And I got so used to drawing characters. Hmm. Right here. Okay, this is good fun. Unless if it's not. God damn. Some stupid Orlando shit. Alright. Alright. Please, 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 please spare me, oh great lord. Okay. No, take that shit out. Alright. Okay, this is what it's gonna look like. Alright, let's take out that. Let's take this out. Let's take this out. Let's take this out. Okay, where did I get this? Okay, this branch has got to go. Okay, where are you? Swear, if I this tree, that's just a background. At this point on, I don't know what that tree was for. Now, so the real deal. Okay, how we got to this shit? Shit. How do we get to this shit? Real deal. All right, fuck it. Think. I know this whole thing is all messed up. God damn. This whole bridge line is all messed up. Like, fuck! Well, that means this has to get masked. I knew it. I have to mask this. God damn it. I just knew it. I have to mask this. Hold up. Had to mask this bullshit. All right, let's go. Let's go. Keep going. Let's go. All right. This part. Okay, so this works, motherfuckers. Anyways, tremenda mierda. Vamos. Bro, I thought I was gonna finish this, and it turns out I came a long way for nothing. Where are you? Me? Maybe this is not a good way. This is not a good way how to draw giant trees and foliages. I don't know this. I don't think this is a good example of how to draw backgrounds. Again, I'm telling you guys, I do not know how to draw like settings, yo. I do not know how to draw settings. Okay, I need another. Maybe this for the ground, I guess. No, wait, no, it's not. It's for smudge. God. Yo, then what is for the then what's just the wet part? Real oils then. Fuck it. No. Fuck. Son of you see this is you see why you see this? You see this? This is an entire mess. I'm making an entire mess. There's I quit. Then okay, let's see. Bro, I should have got more blenders, yo. It looks stupid because right now it kind of looks trash. No, no, you see that? No, what should I do now? Ah, fucking up, yo. I'm fucking it up. I'm fucking up like a cunt. Let's do this. All right, fuck it. Think, yo, think. Maybe this is another. No, this dark green. Right here. No, God. Damn. Okay, this green right here is gonna pass like this. Or no, actually, no. Thank God, no. No. All right, so I'm gonna get to this part. Run that shit. Run that shit. Here. Then it gets green on one hand, but it needs to stay dark. It needs to stay dark. I don't know how that works. Now, right here, somewhere around here, just kind of grows to be kind of light in a way. But I'm also gotta be putting it dark. Or different plant life. Sincere. Uh, what? The branch. Everything dark. Keep it dark. Bro, keep it dark. Keep it gray. Keep it dark and 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 gray. Oh shit. Something phasey, dark and blue and gray. Keep it dark and gray. Keep it dark and gray. Keep it dark and gray. Some shit like that. Right here too. This shit right here, I don't know what was that gonna fit in. Maybe, I don't know what I did, but it looks like it fits. I don't know what I did, y'all, but it looks like it fits in this one. Does that work on as a dark relic? I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something. Maybe I'm doing something. I don't know. This right here, no. This color right here. I feel like I just gave him double. I just gave him because I don't know how to draw dark color, like dark backgrounds, dark ambience. I want to so bad. I want to so badly, but I can't do it. I don't know why. Okay. Keep it red down here, and then just go down here. Or no, purple, somewhere on the purple side. Or maybe not. Big gray, I guess. There you go. This is what I'm looking for. Then going from here to that same old effed up part. See. Oh, I don't know if you guys listen to my music. Well, I don't want to get too loud. Tampoco. Tampoco así. No quiero hacer tan mucho ruido. Then right here. Maybe we're giving it a chance. Okay, like this. This is I want. And then I add some lights right here. Still a dark ambience. Still a very dark ambience. I think I got it. So I just think I need to put like 2 layers. So let's go back here to this one. So whack ass job I did. And then we'll color the trees on a different level of things. Maybe here. No. See that? See this? Here and then no. Right here. Okay. I think I know. I think I'm getting the rhythm. I think I'm getting the rhythm of drawing colors. It's just that I am horrible. And I'm drawing on the same layers. God damn it. God damn it. All right. Oops, second. Oh my God. I missed the whole part. I missed the whole part. So I think I had that's the solution I made. Draw all these palm trees. That's the way I want it. That's the way I fucking want it. And it doesn't stop there too. Oh. Oh shit. Wait, didn't I connect my damn thing? No, I didn't. Oh, that's why. Hold on a second. I gotta stand up, yo. I listen. I got to stand up. All right, hold on a second. I gotta stand up, yo. My. I don't want to stay boned up. I exercise, but hey yo, I need to stay alive. I don't want to stay sleepy. I was sunking out a bit. Gotta love this. I love this shit. All right. No, where the fuck did this go? Oh no, draw the sky outside. All right, now I can draw up. See, this feels better. This feels way better when I'm doing this on top. Who would have knew this table was so budget friendly? It's so cheap to buy, and it feels good. And it's good when you're trying to stand up. No, like when I'm doing this, working up. Because I don't want to. I don't want to be lazy and sitting down all the time. But damn, this shit's good. That's what I did here. Okay, let's do this one. Now you, on the other hand, where'd you got your fair share? Where'd you get your fair share? Okay, you're gonna have your fair share here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh shit. You got your fair share here. What's this? Oh my god. That doesn't matter anymore. No. This? Oh my god. Where do you go? Where do you go now? Fuck you. Control T. Okay, now where do you go? Unless you're just a sketch. You're just a sketch. I'm gonna shrink your ass. Boom. I'm just gonna shrink you and just use you. Okay, let's use you. Let's use you. No, let's separate you and put you in a different box. This goes on a different box altogether. You on the other hand, you're a different. Where do you go? You're just gonna get another drawing pen. Not really. Not really. But palms, yes. Conda. Okay. This whole shit ugly, pero it's what I get. Okay, what is this? What is this? Where do you go? Where do you go? High ass nigga. Add more layers, yo. Add more layers. And now, let's say you are the closest one. The highest of high right here. No. You're high, but you're not too high. You're high, but you're not too high. Yet. And kind of bring you up over here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pendejos. Que me deja. Okay. So, okay, this shit's gotta go. Alright, did you trace this? Alright, get this thing out of here. Trace that shit, get that shit out of here. Just gotta keep just doing the jungle. Or maybe unmask the jungle right here. See this needs some proper unmasking. Fuck you. Alright. Let's see. Okay. I got you. No. What's up with this? Get out of here. Front side. Alright? Okay, God damn it. Alright. Think, yo, think. Give me a brain blast. No, not that other kind of way. I'm not Jimmy Neutron. I'm Sheen, dog. Give a hard blessing to Sheen Esteves. Rest in peace, that nigga. Rest in peace to the motherfucking Sheen Esteves. He was the Ultra Lord. Now he's Ultra Lord himself. Oh, damn it. Oh. Think. Okay. Now, I'm drawing the ground was the worst idea, was the worst way I ever. I painted the ground so terribly. That was on me. So how do you draw a ground? How do you draw dark grounds? That's the real question. How do you draw dark grounds? I didn't do terrain or nothing like that. Okay, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that soon enough. I just gotta see if the sky, if dark sky even works. And this right here is getting all the way dark, like the creepiest dark. Like this, like it's disorientation. It's kind of dark that has been blessed by the devil. This is some conjuring ass shit. Trying to give out the feel what it feels like to be chased by a carnosaurus, by dinosaurs. They should bring. P.S. Side note, and when it comes to like that horror kind of vibe, there's a. I've heard many. I've seen right or kind of recognize various videos. Sorry. About really good dinosaur horror games. Because dinosaur horror, I mean, we all know Jurassic Park was our first introduction to horror. But we also think, from my point of view, I would say there are many others, like video games that can go so hard in dinosaur horror. Like the whole vibe around it, ooh, ah, at first, and then things get very scary afterwards. Like, that's a good horror vibe. It's a really good horror vibe. I think dinosaur horror has potential. I think there's one dinosaur horror game I did try to play, but I didn't ever uploaded it on the video. Tempest Triad. Tempest Triad was the one I've heard that is actually so potential, has a lot of potential. I heard, yeah, Tempest Triad has a lot of potential. That's from what I heard. Shinigami, Shinigami. Okay. Oh my God, yes. How you fucking do back? I drew terrible floor. Now I need to learn how to draw the floor. How you draw a good floor? How you draw a good fucking floor, yo? How you draw a good fucking floor? Like you floor it. It's like drawing. It's like if you're a girl, right? And you're giving a head to some dude. You think it's your, but you're autistic and ADHD like me. You have autism. You have ADHD just like me. So you're wondering, I'm about to give head to this guy as a girl, but how do I do it in a way where he feels good without fucking it up and being distracted from something else? That's what that's what I'm thinking it right now. Like G shit. It's like first time you're selling guns. It's like the first time you're having sex. Oh, see right here. And from that point on, this is where I don't know if it ends or not. It is just terrible, but fuck it. There's a little thing called fuck it. Then just becomes a filter here. And then I did that. I draw the filter. It's a base color. Nope. It's an overlay. Yeah, well, why not an overlay like this? Maybe. Okay. No. We're almost there. We're almost there. No. Fuck it. Multiple. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Multiple right here. No. Oh. If it looks too black, let me know. I couldn't even stretch my fucking character. No, you know, I have a. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go until 10, bro. I'm going into this shit until 10. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I didn't even accomplish this shit right after the stream, so that's on me. How am I gonna prove myself a true artist if you don't accomplish on something? If you did not complete a project that you should have been doing it for the past 2 days. If art, besides, I can't rush on art. I can't rush on art. No, you can't. Art is not meant to be rushed. I repeat, art is not meant to be rushed. I repeat, art is not meant to be rushed. And I repeat this, art is not meant to be rushed. However, fuck, dog. There's a time, there's a moment of time where it's like, are you gonna do this perfectly or what? If you can't do it perfectly, then you're not putting their effort. I'm not putting effort. Oh shit. It gives out this really red demonic vibe right here. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. Maybe right here, that part right here is too much. Right here, let's give it off. Let's give it off a vibe. That's too much of a vibe. That's too much of a demented vibe. Okay, so then right here, this, bro, I don't know why I clicked this part. Oh shit. Oh no 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 no. Soft. Needs to be soft, yo. This gotta go down, yo. Fuck. Let's using the smudge tool. Okay, perhaps I could just use gray throughout this whole time. I could just use this gray shade. Here. I don't know what I did with that one. This branch, that actually looks good. It looks good. The rest, I don't know. I have to probably put different colors in this bitch. Fuck, that looks terrible. No. Kind of like that. And I could just dim it. What I could do? What should I dim it? How do I dim it? How do I dim this? That. I just could dim it down like this. And saturate it in a way. Contrast. No, contrast it. Brightness down, 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 down to its core. To make sure that it gives off this crazy vibe. This really weird sort of vibe right here. Maybe so. I mean, you see the dark, not so much. I don't know. It's gray as balls down there. And I could just add a little more of that, the darkness all the way down there. If I'm worthy enough. This part right here gets dark. This part right here gets a bit dark here. Well, let's see. I don't know what I'm seeing right. Kind of like that. Type shit. Type shit. Okay. Now this bullshit. Well, that one's actually pretty easy. See how disoriented this is? Oh God, this one. Back to coloring the green. Back to coloring this shit now. Which one is this? Which one is this? Palms. Not to mention, I might have to go hard light on put a red ambient, like a red air and disappointment. I got that shit from a meme. Forgot what when my brother brought me that meme out. That was long ago on Instagram. Poor thing, disrespecting the fuck out of that chicken. That shit looking dumb good. Poor. Yo, if McDonald's don't catch you with clogged arteries and heart attacks, they finna fuck you up on site. Yo, what is this? Put us some here and disappoint. Okay. That's enough. This part right here. I have to fill up a lot of spaces. Then what's the other one? Oh, I gotta put a name on this. Prehistoric trees. All right, palms, prehistorics, and Amazons. There you go. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. First things first. Dun dun. Take this shit. Fantastic. Right here. Nope. Mm. Okay. Then, come on. There you are. I'm not gonna do the whole coloring. I just use smudge tool. Cause fuck no, baby. You got your rabbit ass mind. I want to use using the pen. I would be wasting 20 minutes of your time. I would have been wasting too much time. I'm sorry, y'all, but I find to be impatient on some bullshit, no? Find to be impatient on some bullshit. Hmm. What about? What about? What about? I said this sort of shit. Oh, I just want something. Where's Disney if you need us? Yeah, blue. I want some. Add some of that dead, very dead blue over here to kind of give off like this jungle shit, like very jungle hell. Or no. Yeah, let's put it bright like this. All right. That's even though the whole thing is still maybe I'm not masking. Holy shit. That's another thing. But I had to mask again. No, screw that. I'm not. Good, good, good. What else? Think. Okay, these are palms. This shit's gotta go. Oh, this shit has to go. Here and here. This a lot of fixing. It's tedious work. It's tedious fucking work. I know y'all. This shit is tedious, tedious, tedious work. But this is something that I like. So this tedious work is actually pretty comfortable for me. If it's a tedious work that I'm not familiar with, then of course I might struggle and not know what I'm doing next. If you are struggling with something that is in your field, but you can't know about it, take that as a good thing. Like, oh, this is a challenge, This is what it is to be in the like the smack dab in the middle of such things. Oh shit. Okay, what else? I don't know, I'm tripping. Am I missing a red spot? It's the red spot here. There you go. But still. Hmm. Okay, this branch is in the way confusing me. Okay, this branch is confusing me. Are you here or you're not? I don't know. There we go. Then I gotta go to. Oh shit. See this whole thing? You see this whole thing? Completely disoriented, right? The whole vegetation is disoriented. Let's go zoom in. Oh, look at all that. Look at all that shit. I colored on the wrong. I colored this shit on the wrong palette. That's on me. Shit. Damn it. What did I do? This shit is tedious. On God, this shit is tedious. When you have to do this kind of stuff. Okay, I was gonna see. Well, fuck everything up on top. Just I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that. I am not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with you. Might deal with a bit of the stretch a bit of the branch here, but I'm not gonna deal with the rest of the other bullshit. It's trees, branches, and flora and fauna. I'm not gonna deal with that part. I'm not gonna deal with that part. No, sir. No, baby. No, sir. I'm not going to do. And you're on there. One, two, three. One, two, three. And then maybe that works. Though I still got to do a burn tool. I still got to do the whole softening tool. I can burn again. Again, it's all about giving out that ambience. It's creating such a strange ambience of darkness. Of darkness. Like Rick James, every time when he sees Charlie Murphy, you know? Darkness is spread! That kind. See that? Right here. Got a bit here, a bit right here. And then also I'm going to do the same thing on the front side. Oh my god. Or saturate, actually. Maybe saturate. Saturate some certain parts right here. Actually, too, I should saturate. Maybe saturate this shit right here. Saturate a few trees, a few plants up top. This on top, no, absolute saturation. Absolute saturation is over here. You see, like, it's not good. Again, I don't know how, I can't do settings, man. I just can't do settings. I don't know how these people do it. Fuck, bro. Or perhaps I'm doing it the wrong way. Like this. And then I had to also shake down my characters. See it? Look how brutal it looks. It looks brutal. No. Okay, what I'm saying. Okay, like that. Hey, what else? So then I could add something grubbed. No, 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 no. Something dark, something blue, something in the stream. Something streamed up. Somewhere around here. Streamed up around here. It's just completely disoriented. I don't know how I did it. Everything looks extremely disoriented. Or okay, how about this? Oh shit. How about this? Okay. Now, Time Rover. Let's see what you are. God damn. Crashing out, 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 crashing out. Crash that shit out. Crash that shit. Crash that shit. Holy shit. Hey, I've been missing a lot. God damn. You're keeping the eyes to the Carnotaurus. Wait, no, his Carnotaurus eyes is not glowing, no? Hold up. Yeah, its eyes is not glowing. Mm. Give me a soft brush. There you go. Again, it's just bad. Ha! No, 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 no. Stop being so negative. Stop being so negative. Going, the more you be negative, the more you're negative, the worse it gets. Oosh. Is this side? That side about? That's the question. Okay, what's this guy capable? What's that side over there capable of? What are you capable of, sir? What are you capable of over there? Okay, let's go even dirt. Yeah, let's go even deeper. What are you capable of? What are you capable of? Yeah. Then I just use this area here. Kind of redo that again. Or perhaps I could just do this. Multiply. Now, I'm still got a lot of shit to put in. A lot of missing joints. No, I have lots of missing joints. Lots of missing joints. Oh, damn. I even missed this part. God damn. There's a full image. Ugh. A lot of missing things. See that? You see how now you see how like gritty it looks now. Look how sinister it feels. It looks. See how sinister it looks? That's the way I want it. It looks so sinister. Holy shit. It looks sinister, yo. Fuck. Think. Oh, yes. This too. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I can never have. Okay. Kind of like that. And then I'm just gonna go here. Just gonna be like this. Kind of like open up like that. Kind of bit like that. Still, as a whole, it's so it's pretty disoriented. I know what you're thinking. This is the most cheapest shit, bro. I know. I'm not good at drawing backgrounds, yo. I am not good drawing backgrounds. I am not good drawing backgrounds. I don't know the whole concept of it. I do not know the whole concept of it. Should have been finishing this shit, man. I should have been finishing this shit. Okay, someone here. I would say booyah. I'm gonna say booyah. I'm gonna say booyah. Hey. I'ma say booyah. I'm stupid, alright? Suck a left one. Alright. I think we got to it. I think that's it. For now. I don't know, this is gonna be it's gonna take a lot of fixing to do too at the same time. Cause a lot of fault. A lot of mishaps and shit. Like a lot, I had a lot of bad parts. The one good part right here I had was this little branch right here. This one I kind of did good by transitioning. This one, this branch right here I did good at transitioning. I don't know about the whole rest, and I managed to did it way before, like legitly. I managed to do it. What? In 10 minutes before the time went out. So why not, you know? I did tell you everybody, so I did my I said I did. Well, I did let everybody know that hey, I want to finish this shit. I gotta finish this shit once and for all. I can't complain about it. I can't. I did it. I made my word. Kept my word. I kept my word. I kept my word. So I did it. I'm actually pretty stoked. Although it's not the best. It's really not the best because I don't know. I don't know how to draw settings. I really don't know how to draw settings. That's why I use like AI to kind of like trace and all that good shit and kind of guess the plants I needed. But in the meantime, um, fuck. But in the meantime, we are going to work to finish up this whole thing. We're going to watch it. I want to watch some videos to kind of end the to kind of finish this up. Let's watch videos, right? I got the YouTube ready, so we're gonna. Oh yeah, the announcement too. I want to talk about it. I really wanted to talk about it. So let's do it. Let's do it, everybody. Let's do it. Let's talk about it, right? We're here to talk about the art, the Pokemon thing I talked about. So yeah, now as that one's going on pretty good, let's go talk about it. And I hope to get to this day. We will be doing a good deed on his behalf. So look, guys, as your boy Element Reptile, we're gonna be looking at the announcement of apparently that if believe it or not, Pokemon will be coming to Universal Studios, both Japan and Universal Studios Orlando. Now, whether or not it's true, I did hear the story about One Piece coming to Universal. I didn't know about that one because, hey, that shit would be stoked as fuck. On God, that shit would be stoked as fuck. Like no joke. Imagine One Piece coming to Islands of Adventure besides Japan. That would personally feel disrespectful to the Japanese, but hey, that's bars to us. That's bars to us, bitch. But let's get to it, yo. I mean, we're gonna about right now. We're gonna be seeing the truth and the news regarding to Pokemon coming to Universal Studios, and we're gonna see their reactions. This is coming from Park Hoppin'. There are basically theme park reviewers and theme park fanatics. Well, just like Capture the Magic, Attractions magazines, and so forth. So let's go watch it. Let's do it together. Let's do this.
What's going on, Park Hoppin'? Marv here, and we are at Universal's Islands of Adventure. We are here in front of the former site of Poseidon's Fury. Great attraction, long since gone. We're kind of like walking around, taking a little last glimpse at this epic land that once thrilled guests around the world. Because if rumors to be believed, this place is not long for this world. So guys, you might want to come see it all while you can, because rumor has it pretty soon you might be able to catch them all here. Let's go figure it out. Alright, so we are crossing into the Lost Continent right now.
So seems to me now that when he's here on the Lost Continent, Islands of Adventure, so I guess they're making the announcement that they're gonna take out Lost Continent for Pokemon. But Pokemon's Nintendo, right? Pokemon is for Nintendo. Well, I just started the video. I'm not gonna say anything.
And normally, people cross through here, they don't really think much about it. But I want you guys to think about the Lost Continent today, because there's rumors that this is the future site of Pokemon. So Pokemon is coming to Japan, and then they're saying it's going to roll out worldwide afterwards. And everyone thinks there's a good chance that it's coming right here to this area. So we're talking like Pokemon attractions, things that they say are gonna ignite all 5 senses. We're talking about Pokemon Center, Pokemon food, Pokemon merch. I mean, guys, this is one of the biggest gets Universal could possibly get. It's definitely coming to Universal Orlando. We're just not sure if it's gonna be here or elsewhere. Oh look, there's King Julian.
It's gonna be elsewhere. It's gotta start in Japan first, bro. King Julian. That's King Julian.
There you go. Yeah. He needs to make way for Pikachu. All right, so over here, I know some of you are already counting down to Halloween again. I don't understand that, but you do you. They have the All Hallows Eve Boutique, which is a round-the-year Halloween store here. Meant to, I guess, hype Halloween Horror Nights.
Question: if Halloween Horror Nights, right? If Halloween Horror Nights comes back to Universal's Islands of Adventure, would you guys go? I could go. I could go. I've been to Halloween Horror Nights like 3 times before. I already been to the haunted houses. The Scare Zone scared me. The haunted houses. I went to the Walking Dead. I went to the Purge haunted house. I remember going to back in 2011 Penn and Teller. If I can go back to Halloween Horror Nights for the Five Nights at Freddy's, and I know that shit gets mean packed. That shit gets mean packed on it. But if Halloween Horror Nights come to Islands of Adventure, I wonder how that reaction would be. Even though I don't know why they do this. That's a marketing. That's a marketing routine.
I think it's some Hitchcock stuff here. The birds. That's interesting. I wonder if that's going to be a house this year. I wonder if that's a little. Wonder if that's a little preview there. Let's see. We got the jack-o'-lanterns here. Let's go this way. Halloween merch. Hot sauces and coffees. Yeah, by the time HHN ended this year, I was really sick of it. But I'm at the point now where I miss it again.
You're just
looking forward to
marketing,
Halloween
bro.
Horror Nights 2026.
Get to the point.
Some say that in a lost continent. All right, guys, I'm walking around here. Some say that there's a spirit that haunts this fountain here. I don't believe them personally, but they say that sometimes it speaks.
This guy?
They do say that.
Yeah, this thing right here is the one with the speaks about it on certain things. This one is pretty old. It's like a comedian. It's like that robot shit that they do that part. So I think that it's old, man. They kept it for Lost Continent. I'm pretty sure not. I know for sure Odyssey can. There's been sayings that Odyssey can add on to Lost Continent for the time being. That's what they're saying. But I think that's BS.
And apparently it's not going to now. So.
Well, apparently you have not asked me anything.
Oh, hi.
You're talking about me, not you.
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't behind your back. To be fair, it's in front of your
No, it
face.
was definitely in front of my face, but it definitely was not talking to me.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like this is not the real video.
Oh, well,
this is not the real video, guys. Did I press something wrong? This is not the real video. This is the one. Yeah, sorry guys. We're gonna check it out again. I'm sorry, that was not the real video.
Universal parks around the world are now officially planned to receive Pokemon experiences, and not just Universal Studios Japan. This according to an official joint announcement from both companies today. So far, only Japan has had Pokemon characters and experiences in its park, but that is about to change. Let's dig into today's announcement and see what it could mean for Orlando in today's breaking news update. Today, Universal Studios Japan and the Pokemon Company announced a plan to offer more innovative, immersive, and world-class Pokemon experiences. Universal says a bold new global project is set to begin at Universal Studios Japan, creating unprecedented and innovative experiences in collaboration with Pokemon. Mark Woodbury, chairman and CEO of the Universal Parks, said specifically, "Through our ongoing partnership, we will continue bringing its vibrant world to life in new and innovative ways for years to come." Looking at a translated version of the phrase for years to come.
Yeah, look, say in Pokemon, I mean, look, in Pokemon, I wonder if this guy has been 10 years old for the past 25 years, right? This guy has so man, look, man. I remember watching Pokemon as a kid. I grew up with it. Started in the 1990s. I wanna be the very best. But holy shit. Have you man? I can imagine the amount of this is just me personally, man. Listen, you say what you think what you think, okay? But I have seen recent dojins of Ash Ketchum and his girlfriends. All right, and I saw some weird ass ones with Pikachu. I don't know. Don't even ask me why. However, it'd be a crazy sight to say when it comes to the fact that Pokemon's coming to Universal, bro. Comcast is collecting such content like it's Thanos. Though Mickey Mouse was the first Thanos. All right, Mickey Mouse was the first Thanos with their Infinity Gauntlet. Comcast wanted to do the same thing. Comcast wanted to do the same thing. Netflix already bought one of them. It's just that. Can you imagine now? Who would have thought that we're gonna see childhood anime coming into the theme parks at this point on? These are wild. That's a wild trip. Honestly, that's a wild trip. Just to let you know.
And specifically, through our ongoing partnership, we will continue bringing its vibrant world to life in new and innovative ways for years to come. Looking at a translated version of the announcement on social media, it says, based on a hyper-realistic experience that stimulates all 5 senses, it brings the Pokemon world to life in an unprecedentedly interactive and rich way. This announcement comes as Pokemon celebrates its 30th anniversary this year. And this represents a broadening of the two companies' existing partnership. Originally partnering with Universal Studios Japan back in 2021, the companies have introduced Pokemon characters into that park via parades and shows. So far, a ride or permanent attraction has not yet been announced. It is believed that Pokemon will be getting its first ride at a Universal Park in Japan, taking over the now closed Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man ride in the New York section of that park. Despite visible work now happening on the exterior of that former attraction, an announcement for its replacement has not yet been made. A partnership between the Pokemon Company that extends beyond Universal Studios Japan had not yet been announced until today, with all prior press releases only ever referring to the Universal Japan Park specific.
Bro, they're gonna take out, yo. They're gonna take out Spider-Man. They're gonna take out Spider-Man. Not to mention the fact, bro, so that means, bro, if Marvel, bro, no, keep Spider-Man. Keep Spider-Man, yo, no. They're gonna take out Spider-Man, dog. I forgot the fact that shit was old. Damn, dog. They're gonna take out Spider-Man and replace it to Pokemon. That's a sacrifice. That is a hard sacrifice to witness. A really hard sacrifice, bro.
But today, the company's revealed that, following its debut in Japan, Universal Destinations and Experiences will deliver unique Pokemon experiences across the company's global footprint. Rumors for where this property, which is one of, if not the most popular in the world, could go in Orlando, have focused on the Lost Continent area of Islands of Adventure. Permits for demolition of this area, which has seen both of its remaining attractions close permanently in recent years, were posted in 2025. Universal Orlando has confirmed that work will start shortly in the area to make way for new experiences in the future. Today's joint announcement from Universal and the Pokemon Company is vague, saying that more information will be released later. The key takeaway is that the Pokemon Universal partnership appears to have expanded beyond just Universal Japan, and now includes Universal parks around the world, including Orlando, which was mentioned by name in the press release.
Bro, they should, I say this hundreds of times, they are they're doing everything else besides putting Lord of the Rings for Lost Continent. They would put Pokemon or One Piece over Lord of the Rings, dog. They would put Pokemon or Lord of the Rings over, like, bro, they would put Pokemon or fucking One Piece over Lord of the Rings for anything. Bro, UK, Universal Great Britain better have Lord of the Rings. Universal Great Britain better have Lord of the Rings because, bro, I'm just feeling mad disrespect. Like, I'm feeling this air of disrespect towards Lord of the Rings and its franchise that stood up upon. No, fuck the Rings of Power. That's not Lord of the Rings. But the rest of the Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, man, done by J.R.R. Tolkien. Dude, it is Oscar worthy. It is freaking, like, there. Its franchise is there, and they just disrespecting it. Like, next thing you know, bro, they're gonna not do Lost Continent, right? They're gonna replace the Kong Skull Island to fucking Reign of Fire. That to Reign of Fire, the most underrated fucking movie out there that people say is so trash. I won't be surprised they would replace that Kong Skull Island ride to a Tropic Thunder, kids show. All that. At this point, man, they're just disrespecting Lord of the Rings. Y'all just disrespecting Lord of the Rings at this point.
A timeline for these experiences and when they can be rolled out across the world was not announced. But with demolition set to start this year in Lost Continent, many fans are eagerly awaiting more information and further confirmation. Stay tuned for continuing coverage on possible Pokemon experiences and rides coming to Orlando. And see our latest video for official details and the latest construction on the new Fast and Furious drifting coaster coming to...
Yes, this one right here. Ooh. Yeah, bro. Hold up a second. I forgot about that. Sorry about that.
The key takeaway is that the Pokemon Universal Partnership...
I'll edit everything else. And then upload it.
Universal and the Pokemon Company is vague, saying that more information will be released later. The key takeaway is that the Pokemon Universal Partnership appears to have expanded beyond just Universal Japan, and now includes Universal parks around the world, including Orlando, which was mentioned by name in the press release. A timeline for these experiences and when they can be rolled out across the world was not announced. But with demolition set to start this year in Lost Continent, many fans are eagerly awaiting more information and further confirmation. Stay tuned for continuing coverage on possible Pokemon experiences and rides coming to Orlando. And see our latest video for official...
This one right here. So, this is Fast and Furious, alright? Now, pay attention now, guys. When I know... Again, I've heard a lot of stigma about the choice of putting Fast and Furious, naming as the Fast and Furious ride in Hollywood Drift in a New York area. That I can understand. But the majority of the stigma I'm getting on and hate on the Fast and Furious title is that, well, the ride, they wanted the ride to be not Fast and Furious, but instead Ghostbusters. Now, to me, I mean, I you could have a separate Ghostbuster show. That could work. But I think Fast and Furious Miami Vice Drift would make sense, I guess. Orlando Drift, I don't know, Hollywood Drift. Though, right, but a Ghostbusters ride, I want to disregard that one, because the people who are saying Ghostbusters, and Ghostbusters, those are guys that are from, like, they're Gen Xers who are suffering from nostalgia of the first old-timey, and millennials too, who are suffering from the old-timey days of when Universal was actually about writing the movies, right? And not only giant screens like Jimmy Fallon. No, that is not the case. I think, they could have gone up with a more Eastern Coast title of Fast and Furious, maybe a Twister, who would know? But the Ghostbusters, I would disagree with you at that one. I won't accept the Ghostbusters at this point. Not in this current times. Not many people know what Ghostbusters is. Not many people, not the tourists out there. There's a lot. You got a lot of tourists around the world who don't know even half of Universal. That's it. That's the truth. That's the truth. So you can do a Fast and Furious Orlando Drift. They could have maintained that title. Well, just hope to God they don't take out the MIB. That's it. Another part is I would believe that if it goes well, is that now Rip Ride Rocket has been a kind of a staple, despite hearing guys like Poseidon Entertainment and Nerdrotic and other theme roller coaster videos that criticizes Hollywood Drift, but most likely Poseidon Entertainment, because even though that's his job is to put criticism in on the attractions, so that's the content is posting criticism to that, though I don't know what's like. Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket was a staple for 16 years. Even it was an unnecessary thing back in 2009. It was still a staple of all of Orlando to this day. And I think Fast and Furious would pay good homage as a Universal franchise. Keep that in fact. It is a franchise that, that the entire family is trying to save the world because a bald dude, decided to do so, and they all wind up ending up in the barbecue. That's one, but as I'm saying, that it's a franchise that has completed as Universal. So I think you should give it a chance. Give it a chance. Yes, Hollywood Drift does not make any sense in an area that is based on New York. That is true. That I have to that is what I also be on your side. But a Ghostbusters that could be used in this area of the New York Republic. I mean, I'm sorry, but you got to put it somewhere else. You could have. Remember when Terminator got down and everybody, and it was going to be replaced for Jason Bourne, right? But when Terminator 3D was announced to get taken down for Jason Bourne, people started hating it. But Jason Bourne was his own franchise. So imagine that if the Universal Studios Great Britain gets hate for James Bond. Keep in mind, James Bond is an MGM Studios franchise. So I think, personally for me again, let's give it a chance. Let's give Fast and Furious a chance, because that ride Supercharged was fucking bullshit, and it's so hilariously pointless. One of the most pointless rides ever been, and disrespect and disaster. Although Jimmy Fallon is another thing. No, Jimmy Fallon. I don't mind Jimmy Fallon getting taken down. I would rather have Jimmy Fallon taken down and replace it for, I don't know, Call of Duty esports or Narcos, the cocainehouse.com. And besides that, they could replace Jimmy Fallon ride for the Ghostbusters experience. That could work. But to say that you're screaming for a Ghostbusters roller coaster, not everybody's gonna know Ghostbusters. Not everybody's gonna know Ghostbusters. I know Ghostbusters. People are of my age and I guess 4 years older know what Ghostbusters is, but the rest of the crew do not know what Ghostbusters is anymore. Gen Xers, please, calm your tits. Calm your tits, Gen Xers. Anyways, this is what I have to mind. I hope Pokemon, when Pokemon comes in, man, hey, of course, when Pokemon comes in, it's going to have to be Japanese, so we're going to have to wait for a long time for it to come in. Though, to replace it with Lost Continent, like I said, I think it would have been better if Pokemon would have hit in the Super Nintendo world and Epic universe, like Legend of Zelda, that will come in. Do not doubt that Legend of Zelda will be in Epic universe, because it has the murals of Zelda, Link, and Ganondorf. Come on, dude. That tells me that Super Nintendo. And on top of that, what if Pokemon they have an attraction of Pokemon in Epic Universe? It would make sense because it's Nintendo. They're both Nintendo games. Unless I'm wrong with Pokemon. On the other hand, because they'll do it, because when it comes to Lost Continent and the announcement with Pokemon replacing Lost Continent, or imagine One Piece. Then again, they're willing to do anything to instead replace Lost Continent with Lord of the Rings. Anyways, that's what it is to be. I hope you guys enjoy this. Like, subscribe to my channel. We see each other the next time. Your blessing be, and thank you. Okay, guys, that is best to be, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. That's the end of the video, and we see each other, bro. I know I did my best on that one. It's still such heinous amount of work, not amount of work, but just heinous amounts of job of openings, man. Openings. It's just unbearable. I did make the ambience great a bit to keep it a hellish kind of thing, but it's still again. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at backgrounds, yo. Fuck you. All right, don't. I did what I did. And it is what it is, man. But anyways, thank you for the stream, bro. We see each other next time. Once again, I'm Element Reptile. It's just unbearable. Boppity 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 bop.